Hey Brock, you want to see a face turn? You've seen.
Well, it's a big show.
Whoa! You've seen Face Off with John Travolta and Nicolas Cage. Now it's time for Brock Lesnar and Big Show, baby. Face Off. It's a flip. Big Show has actually turned heel again after being face on Raw, and in the space of a day because it's taped. Work that one out.
It's just another classical big show day. One day I'm a face, one day I'm a heel. Welcome back, guys. Fog Wrestling, time to review SmackDown. Not impressed with this show, so we're not going to waste too long on it. SmackDown's been a mixed bag. I'd be lying if I said there hasn't been some really good episodes under the Stephanie McMahon era. There has been. I think there's been a couple. I'd say at least two that we've rated 8 out of 10.
Yep.
And there was that one that was considered the best SmackDown of all time. I think we gave that a 9. So I think we've gave like 2 8s and a 9. But overall, I just feel like SmackDown does let you down more.
I feel like the average rating's about a 6.
I feel
six
like
and a half.
when I watch SmackDown, I tend to be thinking, man, it was alright.
Looking forward to Raw.
Yeah, so I just, not the SmackDown 6, SmackDown just doesn't do it for me. Big Show now getting added to the mix. Is that going to make things better or worse? I'm sure you guys already know the answer to that. But let's get into the show.
Let's get into it. 24th of October 2002. Matt Hardy, Rikishi.
Now, Matt Hardy, I don't think this whole attitude gimmick, I don't think he needs wins. It's not the type of character or gimmick that he needs to be winning, because I'm pretty sure he can turn a loss into a positive. But I just don't think it's good to have... this guy's been going toe-to-toe with Undertaker.
Yeah, so to lose here, clean, squeaky
Nothing
clean.
against Rikishi. I just don't know. I just think Matt could have won this, but he didn't. Rikishi hit that set.
Let's be real, Rikishi's steel. Matt Hardy's reinvented himself, so why not give Matt the win?
Yeah, I feel like they pulled the trigger on the Rikishi turning back to face too quickly. I think the heel run was good, and then they just brought Haku in, and it kind of, I think it dragged Rikishi down a wee bit.
It did, then Haku, don't even know what he did, but he got released or something, didn't he? Anyway, Rikishi wins this match. You like his finisher,
I believe he got injured for a bit as well, because he wasn't really in the invasion, was he?
No, he did get injured.
So, I remember Rikishi. I mean, I thought his initial run was good. That match he had with Val Venus was great. Him and Too
Steel
Cool
Cage
dancing,
match.
that was always cool shit. And then the heel run, I'm a bad man. No, it was good stuff.
Austin knows I wouldn't steer him wrong.
But Rikishi at the moment, it's the same shit. He's just a big fat ass that does a stink face.
That's exactly what he is. Talking of big fat asses, whoa! Big Show comes out, attacks Rikishi, right?
Then cuts a boring ass fucking promo about him being on SmackDown.
I'm willing to bet big money, right?
Big Show money?
Aye, big Show money, 7'2" money, £500 money. That the viewership went down during this promo. There's no way people stayed tuned to this.
Even when he started, it was almost like his voice was breaking, but it was monotone at the same time. It sounded like even Big Show was bored of his own voice. It just wasn't a good promo. It's actually hard to remember what he said. It was all garbage, generic. There was just nothing there.
Brock scared him. Brock didn't know who the fuck you are, mate.
You know what I mean? Brock's just stepped inside Hell in a Cell with Undertaker, but he's scared of you, mate. The guy that got beat up by Tommy Dreamer. I mean,
fucking shit.
Let's just move on.
Right, talking of shit, we've got Stephanie McMahon, Kurt Angle and Benoit. It's a trophy presentation. Angle's good, but the other two are pish. I don't understand why they're getting a trophy for this, to be honest.
Moral of the story is, both guys are more interested in the trophy than the other tag team titles.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand why. I mean, they end up breaking... I mean, Angle says he's the team captain and that he carried Benoit to victory. I guess there's a bit of truth to that. He should be the guy that holds the trophy. Benoit didn't really have an argument for the trophy, but he wanted the trophy anyway.
He laughed menacingly and wanted to kill somebody. That's pretty much Benoit.
Stephanie accidentally got hit with the trophy. It breaks. I don't know if it was meant to break because Angle held on to it still and had the match later on tonight. Slaps both men and she says, if you guys want the trophy tonight, you can fight for it. And the winner gets to keep the trophy. And I mean,
who cares?
I'm not saying Angle and Benoit can't have great matches. Of course they can. But we have seen way too much of Angle Benoit.
In recent, especially even recently.
Well, when they first joined, I felt like we got it a shitload.
Yep.
And then obviously Benoit was out for about a year, so that kind of stopped. But recently, man, it's just been Angle Benoit pretty much non-stop.
Yeah, pretty much ever since Benoit came over to SmackDown. He's been involved with Angle.
Triple threat matches, tag team matches, tagging together, tagging against, wrestling against. It's just, I mean, sometimes too much of a good thing isn't a good thing.
Yeah, we then have Jamie Noble against Tajiri. Jamie Noble wins with a bit of help from Niddy. He was dressed as Elvis, and Taz put the wig on, which I thought, thank you very much.
And one last thing about Kurt Angle Benoit, I just feel like there's no storyline to it. I feel like Benoit and Angle's storyline is too similar to wrestling today. We're going to wrestle to find out who the better wrestler is. I think anytime Angle and Benoit faced each other, that's been the gimmick.
Yep.
Who's the better technical wrestler?
And it's fucking Angle.
Is that no? Am I right though?
No, you're right, on the money, but yeah, Tajiri got defeated by Jamie Noble. Jamie Noble.
My name is Jamie Noble.
And you're a little
cruiserweight champion.
Pearl Harbor.
And I sound like Pac-Man.
Pearl Harbor, boy. Anyway, backstage with Dawn Marie. She wants to apologise to Tori Wilson.
I think Nydia's pretty attractive, by the way, for a dyke-looking chick. I don't know. I mean, she's always had a hard time. No people saying she wasn't pretty enough to be a diva, but I think that's the kind of look they were going for.
Yeah, trailer park.
Trash.
That's pretty much it. But does Tori Wilson accept this apology here for Dawn Marie?
No, I know it's mad though. Before we talk about this apology, like, see if you put a poll up on our channel, like, I reckon 95%, if you put a poll up who's hotter between Rhea Ripley and Nydia, like 95% would say Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
And I'm just no seeing it.
She's a man.
I'm no seeing it. But let's talk about this apology.
Yep, she's the better woman. Tori, you're the better woman because you beat me at No Mercy.
Beats her in matches, beats her in bikini contests, beats her in lingerie contests.
It's all over between me and your dad, even though, I mean, all that's really happened at this point is that he was in the shower with his shirt on.
Yeah.
So, here, she'll say to Al next time she sees him, it's over. It's all over. You know what?
Al Wilson's the only Wilson that Dawn Marie can get one over on.
Yeah, and you know what? This storyline, I wouldn't say obviously got as much hate as Katie Fick and all, but there's a lot of like relationship sort of storylines on at the minute.
Yeah, why? I mean, fucking King is sleep. Well, we actually did the maths last week during SmackDown. We did the maths, and it turns out this relationship is actually, was it 3 years older than the relationship between Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky?
No, it was way.
No, this one was 3 years older.
I think it might have been.
No, it was. We wasted about 10 minutes on the review.
Well, I'm not going to waste any more time, but yeah, it must have been then if you're saying that.
The point I'm making is there's a pretty big age gap.
Well, there is. And
I think Dawn Marie was 31 and I was 62 or 63. So.
I want there to be a pretty big age gap between the next fucking segment I see backstage of Kurt Angle and the Los Guerreros and then the next one.
I never want to see that again, to be fair. What is it with this crap shit where the Guerreros are coming up to Benoit and Angle? Oh, Benoit, Angle doesn't like you. Oh, Angle, Benoit doesn't like. Oh, thingies, your teammate that you don't care for is getting beat up. Who gives a This is like...
Benoit, your wife and son are backstage. You want to kill them?
This is like primary school fucking shit. This ain't funny.
No.
I know the Guerreros are supposed to be pranksters and everyone thinks, oh, Eddie Guerrero, he's the funniest wrestler of all time. No, this is lame. This ain't funny. This is fucking lame.
It is lame. I know, it's a lame of the highest order. It really is. It fucking sucks.
I think it kind of works, right? When they were doing the whole... No, they're doing the golfing thing and they're doing like the swimming pool. I think those vignettes definitely work for the Guerreros. But see when they're doing these promos and segments with Benoit and you've got Guerrero completely fucking overreacting, and then you've got Benoit not even reacting at all. I mean, it's just they're not even on the same page.
Benoit, stick to sending Chavo text messages, right? Instead of these fucking segments. I let the dogs out.
What do you think? Could you know sent Chavo? I probably should have given you some offense anytime we wrestled. Because you got hee-haw, you were the whipping boy.
It's all over now, boy.
The whipping boy of the SmackDown 6.
Right, number one contenders match up next with Edge and Mysterio against the Los Guerreros again. We've seen these again. What the fuck are we doing, man?
Ranking all members of the SmackDown 6 in order.
Chavo's fucking spot on.
But number 6 is he?
Right, funny ending, but again, why are these guys who just competed in a tournament in a number one contendership match here?
I want to know, did McMahon actually say to them, look, Chavo, you're shite. I don't want you getting in any offense. All the offense for the Los Guerreros has to come for Eddie. Because see if you watch it, right? See when they get to the breakdown, see when the tags ain't happening anymore and there's no need for the two heel guys to be dominating the one face guy, Chavo Guerrero gets absolutely no offense in whatsoever. He only comes in the ring to be a battering ram, to just get absolutely wiped out, to get like moves hit to him, to be the defensive guy. That's it. The only time Chavo gets an offensive move in is when he's like breaking up a count and he has to like fucking hit you. That's it. It's actually mad. I've never seen. I don't recall ever seen a tag team where one guy was booked so weak in comparison to the other.
No.
Even Booker T Goldust. We know that Booker T is like the main offender guy, but we've seen Booker T lose matches.
Yeah.
We see Goldust sometimes being the guy that gets the hot tag and save Booker. We've never seen this, and I know the heel team don't really get the hot tag, but Chavo's just there, man, to take the pin.
He is, but he loses here.
Back.
He loses here.
He loses.
Yeah.
What are you expecting?
Chavo loses. It's to be expected. Right, moving on. We've got Undertaker. He's in the ring. He limps. He's selling, damn it.
What's that?
Now, on Online World of Wrestling, it says in brackets, wow, he's actually selling for someone. Referring the Undertaker does not sell.
Does this guy watch wrestling in 2023? And you know what? If anyone wasn't going to sell, it would be the fucking Undertaker, because he's a phenom, he's a dead man, and there's almost like this mystique that you can't hurt the guy, you can't kill the guy. Although I do think now that he's an American badass that he can sell a bit more.
Yeah.
But there's like, it just wouldn't have made sense, like the phenom Undertaker.
I think this guy's just a fucking mark.
Yeah,
honestly.
the guy in Online World, I don't know if it's the same guy, right? But everything we tend to like, he doesn't like. And everything we're like meh about, he's like, oh, great wrestling. Dave Meltzer, give it 7 stars.
Yeah, now obviously Taker says, over the years I've fought the best and beaten the best, but Taker says that on Sunday,
Apollo Creed here?
Brock Lesnar was the best. An editor's note, holy crap, what, he can't believe Taker said this? Sounds like a fucking mark.
This guy must hate Taker.
Yeah, he must. I lot of people didn't like American Badass Taker, maybe that's it. Maybe...
No, I think American Badass Taker, I will go as far as saying American Badass Taker saved Taker's career, because I know Taker was thinking about retiring after WrestleMania 17, and I think that if he continued doing that Phenom stuff, I'm not sure he certainly wouldn't have made it as long as he did.
Yeah.
I think retiring at WrestleMania 17 might have been a more realistic. Plus, see, when you get to the Attitude Era, it was easier for him to fit in that era with the American Badass.
It absolutely was.
The American Badass breathed fresh air into Taker. It's like Unmasked Kane breathed fresh air into Kane.
Yeah, absolutely.
I just don't get it, like people that are saying that. It's like Black and White Hogan, NWO, breathed fresh air. Hogan was a bit stale.
Of course he was.
Even people that bash heel Austin. It was a fun run.
Brock Lesnar, though, says to Undertaker, it wasn't my idea to get that Tracy bitch involved. It was kind of Paul's, buddy.
Well, Paul Heyman's got a bunch of bad ideas, because that sucked.
They acknowledge each other. There's a half a handshake, but not really. There's a finger touching in there. Then Big Show comes out and says, oh, the reason Brock beat you is because I've been beating you up and down the country for years. I made you broken. You're a broken down has-been.
Off the top of your head, can you recall the last Big Show Undertaker match where they actually competed against each other?
No.
Because...
Well, my problem with this is, right?
No, but
but listen, if he's beating up Taker to a degree, that that's why Brock beat him, well, why can't he beat up Triple H to win the belt on Raw? Why can't he actually win a fucking match against Tommy Dreamer?
I would actually go as far as saying the last time the Undertaker and Big Show shared a ring might have been the Survivor Series match when they were teammates. Winner takes all.
It might have been. And you know what? This is just as fucking bad as, what do you call that? Drew Gulak on SmackDown hyping up Daniel Bryan. No, remember he was training Daniel Bryan? No, fuck off. Taker says, well, you know what, big man, I'd rather be a broken down has-been than a giant that never was. You got it now, buried. Big Show follows him up the ramp.
Like a stalker.
Yep, then he walks past Taker. Taker's like, yeah, and then Big Show throws him off the stage. People run out. Taker's dead. We move on.
Taker's going to go and enjoy a wee vacation.
Yeah, I think he'll be back at the Rumble, guys. Then he'll be enjoying a great wee feud with Big Show and Nathan Jones.
Is Sarah due to be giving birth?
Probably.
Maybe that's why he's taking the time off.
That probably is. Paternity leave.
Ah, there you go. Paternity leave.
Paternity leave, right. Al Wilson's backstage. Don's like, Funaki, where is Mr. Wilson? He's like, oh, he's over there. So then she goes over, and then, like, literally Al Wilson doesn't even say anything. She's like, few men she's been with. The crowd laughed at this. He is the most passionate. It's all about Al. And then, yeah, he labels
He tries
us.
to break things off, but Al's not having it.
No, Al is not fucking having
Shirt on or shirt off.
it. Like Al for the
He
chicken,
dives in.
the chicken barn in Toy Story 2, man. He was fucking all up in this, and yep. So it looks like this feud is going to continue, just like the Cena Billy Kidman feud, which is continuing, I guess. Cena loses here. Kidman uses the ropes. Cena goes crazy after the match, walking like he shat himself as per usual, and then he whips
like that all the time.
Yeah, he whips Kidman into the steel steps. Boom, good night. Mark Lord then wraps the door of Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar's like, well, where the fuck's Funaki? It's
Me
like,
and Funaki's got history.
I only speak to Funaki, and then he's like, but Big Show wants an answer. Well, if he wants an answer, he's got to come get it himself.
I'm not that hard to find. He points out Brock Lesnar on his locker room door. People say Brock Lesnar doesn't have a personality. He does. Funny guy, just didn't get to talk that much because of Heyman.
Then backstage, we've got another segment, pretty much Benoit and the Guerreros, the vice versa of the one we had earlier with Angle. It's just the same fucking piss.
yeah.
But this one's
I
worse.
just want to be a brother, Benoit. Me and you are like brothers, I say.
Benoit's, like you say, he's
We
just
don't want nothing, just brothership.
Benoit is emotionless.
Yeah, just comedy things don't work with Benoit.
See the people though that like mark out about Mania 20 it ended with Benoit and Guerrero and they were crying. That's like the only time I've ever seen Benoit show anything.
Nah, when Guerrero died, like he was showing shit.
No, right, apart from that. Right, there's two occasions. But what about here? No, surely, why can't he let out some of this emotion here? If Guerrero's that fucking close to him, did it take Guerrero to die for Benoit to break?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? It looks that way. Looks that way. Big Show then enters Brock's dressing room, confronts Heyman. Oh, you should have been number one, man. You're a big guy. You could be the future, but just not against Brocky.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you're going to be the number one contender one day, just not tonight. But Big Show wants to be the night. Heyman's like, be reasonable, Show. My clients just fought the Whoa! And Brock comes in, pushes Heyman aside. He's like, you've got your match, and that's it. We're getting Brock versus Big Show. Yeah. I don't like this. I like it when people earn a match. Although, I mean, I think for argument's sake, this one kind of works because Big Show has just like taken out The Undertaker. He's won a 3-on-1 match on Raw, so he's dominant and he's just came over and challenged. So I guess it's a little bit different, but I don't know. I still prefer people to earn a shot.
Problem is, though, the SmackDown 6 are on a match. Who's left on SmackDown to take on Brock at Survivor Series?
Nobody.
No one.
Unless you do like Rikishi or something.
Unless it was Scott Steiner's debut.
Holla, if you hear me.
Holla, if you hear me. Right, hear this. Broken trophy match, main event, Angle, Benoit. Wah.
Broken trophy, broken record, more like.
Yeah,
It's just the same shit.
there was interference, there was
The
distractions.
Guerreros again.
Yep. I mean, Angle wins, right?
No, Angle loses.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what I mean, right? Angle loses.
Angle was going to win, but the Guerreros came in and screwed him.
Point is, he destroys the trophy after the match, right? And not my biggest
If
problem
I
with this.
can't have it, then no one can.
This show ends with Michael Cole going, how are these two ever going to get along? And that's it.
That's just not a big enough ending for the show. I mean, Kurt Angle walked up the ramp as if we were going to head to the next segment.
No, maybe
There wasn't an ending feeling there.
maybe if you're watching this in 2002, this seems better. But see, for me, the tag team championships are just never going to be main event level for me. And I think that's a problem.
No, I think they can be.
Right, if it's two-man power trip and they've got all the belts, I'll accept that. But that's like the only thing I'm willing to throw in there.
So you don't think the SmackDown 6 can end? What if they do? What if they do like a SmackDown ending similar to the Invasion style angle before Survivor Series? You tell me they can't? I think they can. For you to say a tag team match can't end a show, I don't agree with that.
No, I'm talking about a tag. No, but it's not like it's Brock Lesnar and these two
Hold on.
against the Guerreros and Big Show. That can end. But I just don't think the SmackDown tag title should be ending
Kurt
SmackDown.
Angle's one of the biggest stars they've got.
Yeah, he is.
Aye.
I think it's just
Just the fucking point.
my point
The
is.
Taker's not there. Apart from Brock Lesnar, who else would end the show?
No, my point is. It's
No,
not,
who else would end
It's
the
not
show?
a Kurt Angle Benoit problem. I just don't think the tag champions should be ending the fucking show. Like the tag titles. No, this is a continuous theme with this Ruthless Aggression. How many times in this, even this Taker Brock feud, they've been on during like the middle part of the show, nowhere near the end. How many times does SmackDown 6 end at the show?
I don't know.
I mean, you don't know.
I don't know what you want me to say. You want Brock, since Taker's out and Big Show sucks, you want Brock to end every SmackDown. That's what you're saying.
Is that a problem?
Well,
no, he can't.
It boggles my mind that you've actually got an issue with Angle ending the show. That's fucking insane. Let's just end this review.
Hold on, no. It ends the show with how are these two going to get along?
The way the show ended was shit. But you're saying those actual individuals can't end the show. Completely disagree with that. In
a tag team feud, I think you've got to have different ways to end it.
Alright, okay, so Angle's not a big enough star.
No, he is a big enough star. The tag title shouldn't be ending the show.
Oh, so if the tag titles weren't on the line, it was just Angle and Benoit wrestling over who's the better wrestler, that can end the show?
Yeah, because it could be cool towards the main event picture. I just don't view tag titles.
Take the L and end this vid.
I don't take the tag titles as highly as you do.
4 out of 10.
4. I'm gonna get a 3 out of 10. I thought it was fucking mince. Right, there you go. Raw's up next. Let's watch Katie Fick get fucking battered by Triple H. Should that be ending the show?
Yep.
Yeah. 3.5 out of 10.